We already talked about simplifying radicals, adding and subtracting radicals. This time, it's all about multiplication. How do you multiply radicals? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the video kanina, napag-usapan na natin yung simplifying at saka adding and subtracting ng radicals. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, nakalink sila dito sa I button if you're watching on YouTube or sa description box or comments if you're watching this somewhere else. Alright? Panoorin nyo muna yon. Mas maganda kung meron na kayong handle nun bago tayo tumalon sa discussion na ito kasi we're going to use yung mga techniques na yon para dito. Okay? And before we do that, just a quick little plug. If you want to help support this channel and our cause to democratize education in the Philippines, one way for you to do that is through buying our merch. You can visit shop.teamlyqa.com to see yung mga shirts, hoodies, caps, mugs, and everything I designed for this team. And sa mga bumili na, maraming salamat. Sa bibili pa lang, maraming salamat din. Thank you for helping me help more people through this project. Alright? Thanks guys, and yan muna. Magsuswitch na ako over to my tablet. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so ito yung session natin on multiplying radicals. Medyo mas mahaba kaysa dun sa original na video. Again, series revamp ito. And the reason for that is kasi I'm going to include more kinds ng mga problems that would require to multiply radicals. Kasama na yung mga binomials at paano kung may variables and stuff like that. Okay? But we're going to start with something really simple. But again, if you haven't seen yung simplifying radicals, go and watch that first. Nakalink naman din siya dito sa taas, sa I button. Kasi gagamitin natin siya all throughout itong ating discussion ngayon. Okay? Now, dito tayo muna sa dalawang problems na ito. We have square root of 2 times square root of 3 and square root of 2 times square root of 2. Dito muna tayo magfo-focus, okay? So again, we're trying to, kumbaga, gain our legs pagdating dito sa idea ng multiplying radicals. Now, here's the idea. You can multiply radicals as long as, again, pareho sila ng index number. Okay? So pareho silang square root. So pwede ko silang pagsamahin. Now, when I do that, ang mangyayari lang basically is that makikisukob siya dun sa kabilang payong. Anong ibig sabihin ko doon? This will be equal to square root of, tapos susukob siya, 2 times 3. Okay? So again, hindi na lang siya hiwalay na square root of 2 at square root of 3. Square root of 2 times 3 na siya. Lahat ng nasa ilalim ng payong, pagsasama-samahin natin, imumultiply natin sila sa isa't isa. Okay? So dito, dahil walang parehong factor, this will be square root of 6. Yun na yun. Yun ang sagot natin. Okay? Now, paano naman ito? Square root of 2 times square root of 2. Again, makikisukob siya sa payong. Okay? So, we have equal square root of 2 times 2. At, again, dahil square root ito, kailangan lang ng dalawa para lumabas siya sa payong. Meron ka ng dalawa, so lalabas na sila, magkapares na sila. So, the answer would be 2. Okay? Again, kung ano yung mga nasa ilalim ng payong, imumultiply mo lang sila sa isa't isa. Now, paano naman kung ganito? Okay, so ni-level up natin ng kaunti. Meron ng number before the radical. Okay? Anong gagawin ko dito? Now, ganito lang siya kasimple. Okay? Lahat ng nasa labas ng payong ay imumultiply ko sa isa't isa. Okay? Tapos, that would be 2 times 3, you have 6. At yung nasa loob naman ng payong, sila rin naman ay pagsasamahin ko or i-multiply ko sa isa't isa. So this will be 6 square root of 2 times 3 or 6 square root of 6. Okay? So again, you're going to just multiply yung mga nasa labas, multiply yung nasa loob. Okay? Now, paano kung mas mahirap pa dito yung tanong? Paano kung may mga letters involved? Okay, relax lang. Okay? If you are watching this at hindi pa kayo umabot sa algebra, so you don't deal with letters first, you're good to go. Pero kung nasa high school na kayo at kailangan na ng ganitong klaseng mga variables, listen. Okay? Same thing lang din. Anong sabi natin kanina? Lahat ng nasa ilalim ng payong, pwede nating pagsama-samahin. So, pwede ko silang ipasok sa isang mahabang payong. okay, na meron akong 12, meron akong 6, meron akong a, at meron akong a cube. Okay? Now, again, dito na papasok yung how do I deal with it? I'll just play around with the variables. Hahatiin ko sa dalawa, papakita ko sa inyo yung solution na usually ginagamit sa school at saka yung solution natin kapag nag-factor 3 tayo. Okay, sa school, ang ginagawa na lang dito, would be i-rewrite natin ito. You have 2 times 6. Saan galing yan? Yan yung 12. Tapos, kukopihan ulit natin yung 6. Tapos, you have a, tapos a cube. Tapos dito, ilalabas na natin yung 6. Kasi pares na sila. So, 6 square root of 2a cube. Tapos, uulitin ulit natin. Kasi 2, tapos ang a times a cube is a to the 4th power. At dahil a to the 4th power na siya, magiging 6a squared square root of 2. Okay? So, ganyan yung itsura usually ng solution sa school. Kung gagamitan natin siya ng factor 3, again, it's the same. Kukopihin ko lang muna ito. So, we have 12 times 6 times a cube. So, 12, di ba, pag split natin siya, you have 6 and 2. Pwede ko na pagsamahin yung dalawang 6. So, ilalabas ko na siya. So, you have 6 abang sa labas. Tapos, here, you have isang a, tapos tatlong a. So, ibig sabihin nun, pwede akong maglabas ng isa, dalawang a. So, ang a times a is a squared. Okay? Tapos, ang natitira, yung walang kasama, is just the 2. Siya yung maiiwan sa payong. Okay? So, if you notice, pareho lang naman sila. Mali lang yung, or magkaiba lang yung pagkakasulat. Alright? So, again, ganun yun ha. Ipapasok mo ng lahat sila sa ilalim ng payong. Now, paano kung ganito? This time, you have one radical. I-multiply mo siya sa dalawa. Okay? So, basically, binomial lang yung tsura nito. How do we deal with that? Now, you have options. Yung iba, i-multiply nila straight away. Yung iba, i-simplify muna. Ako, mas prone ako na mag-simplify muna. Sa akin, mas madali i-handle yon that way. So, anong gagawin ko dito? I-simplify ko muna again kasi ang simplifying naman basically means making it simple. Easier siya to deal with. So, here, I have 4 and 3. Ang 4 ay 2 and 2. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ko itong pagsamahin. Pwede ko ito i-rewrite as 2 square root of 3. Kasi yun yung naiwan sa loob. Plus, and then here, yung 8 kasi is 4 and 2. Ang 4 ay 2 and 2. So, again, pwede ko siyang ilabas. So, tatabi siya dun sa 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Square root of yung natitira which is 2. Okay? Kung medyo nabilisan kayo dyan, again, balikan ninyo yung ating series video on simplifying radicals. Yun lang ginawa natin dito. So, sinimplify natin. Di ba, nilabas natin doon. At again, ito yung nilalabas natin. At meron siyang number right here. I-multiply mo siya. So, naging 6 square root of 2 siya. Now, after kong nakuha ito, doon ko na i-deal yung ating square root of 6. Now, anong gagawin natin dito? Kailangan ko siya i-distribute dito at dito. Ibig sabihin, i-multiply ko siya dito sa 2 square root of 3. I-multiply ko rin siya sa 6 square root of 2. Okay? So, how do I do that? Again, ang deal natin is yung mga numbers muna sa unahan. 1 times 2, kasi hindi natin susulat yung 1 doon. This is going to give us 2. Square root of 6 times 3 is 18. Plus, and then you have again 1 here, times 6. 6, square root of 6 times 2, which is 12. Okay? Now again, pwede pa to i-simplify. Ang 18 is 9 and 2. Ang 9 ay 3 and 3. So, pwede pa tayo maglabas ng 3 dito. This will become 6 square root of 2. Tapos, itong 6 square root of 12. Yung 12, again, is 4 and 3. Pwede ko ilabas yung 2 and 2 dito. So, this will be plus 12 square root of 3. So, ang answer natin, just to rewrite, is going to give us 6 square root of 2 plus 12 square root of 3. Okay? So, again, madali lang naman siya. It's just that medyo tedious or masinsin, masyadong maraming nangyayari. So, all we have to do is to bank on yung skills na meron na tayo. Again, simplify what you could, multiply each part, pay attention to detail para hindi tayo magkamali. Okay? Ganun lang siya. Now, paano naman ito? Okay, now, this is even trickier kasi binomial na to eh. Dalawa na siya. Dito na papasok yung ginagamit natin sa multiplying din ng terms, FOIL method. Okay? If you haven't seen yung ating video on multiplying variables sa algebra, click right here on the I button para makuha ninyo yung FOIL. Ang FOIL basically means first, okay, outside, inside, last. So we're going to multiply yung first muna dun sa dalawang pares. Ano yon? Okay? Now, isusulat ko in color para mas madali nyo makita. Again, you have F as the first. Ano yon? You have 2 times 3. Okay? So, 2 times 3 muna. Ano ang 2 times 3? That is going to give us 6. Okay. Now, next, outside. Ang outside natin, okay, would be yung nasa labas. You have 2 and square root of 2a. So, ito daw, imumultiply ko sila together. Ano yon? Ano mangyayari dyan? That would be 2 times 1. Walang nakalagay dito, pero may 1 dyan. So, that would be 2 square root of 2a. Positive naman. So, positive yan. Tapos na tayo sa outside. Okay? Inside naman. Okay? Inside, you have square root of 2a, positive siya, times yung 3. Inside siya. So, this will be plus 3 square root of 2a. And then, yung L is last. Ano yung last? You have square root of 2a and pagsasamahin ko siya dun sa isa pang square root of 2a. Now, if it isn't painfully obvious, pwede nating i-rewrite just for you to see it. You have square root of 2a times another 2a, which means pares na rin sila. Pwede na natin sila ilabas. This is actually going to give us positive 2a. Mawawala na yung radical. So, ito yung ating sagot. Now, the question is, may pwede pa ba akong pagsamahin? Now, if you notice, etong dalawang ito, 2 square root of 2a and 3 square root of 2a ay pareho ng apelido. Di ba sabi natin kapag nag-add or subtract tayo ng radicals. Again, na-discuss na natin yun last week. So if you haven't seen that yet, nakalink din dito yung video natin sa description box sa baba. Gagawin lang natin is kokopyahin natin, okay, yung apelido, pero pagsasamahin natin itong number sa harap. So kung i-rewrite ko ito, this will be 6 plus 2 plus 3, which is 5. Plus yun ha, hindi times. Kasi hindi natin minumultiply, ina-add lang natin. 5, tapos kokopyahin natin yung apelido, square root of 2a, tapos itong last, which is 2a. So, ito yung ating magiging sagot. Okay? So, again, FOIL. First, outside, inside, and last. Okay? Now, para ma-establish na naintindihan nyo talaga, let's do a quick quiz. I have 3 questions right here, increasing difficulty. I'll give you time, and then after the time, sasagutan natin together. Alright? If you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. So, ito yung ating first question, square root of 32 times square root of 45. Again, para mas madali, i-factor na natin agad. Okay, 32 would be 2 and 16. 16 is 4 and 4. Okay, so ibig sabihin, maglalabas na ako ng 4 agad. May maiiwan na 2. Now, yung 45, kung isi-split ko siya, this will be 9 and 5. Ang 9 ay 3 and 3. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ko siyang ilabas. Ibig sabihin nun, this right here is going to be 4. Square root of 2 times 3 square root of 5. Okay? Now, kung i-multiply ko sila, again, pagsasamahin ko yung mga numbers sa labas. So, here you have 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Tapos, the square root of yung 2 times 5, which is 10. The answer is 12 square root of 10. Okay? Okay, so ito yung ating question number 2. Square root of 5 times the quantity square root of 8q plus 2 times the square root of 45q. Now, let me just point out na dun sa first version ng video lesson na ito, ang nakalagay dito ay multiplication, which is the reason why iba yung outcome and mali siya. So, i-correct natin by fixing the typo error dito. So, dapat talaga addition siya. And when it comes to this, we're going to have to distribute it. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung square root of 5, i-multiply natin sa square root of 8q. We can rewrite that like this. You have 5 times 8 times q plus, tapos dito we have 2 times the square root of, and then you have 5 times 45 times q. Okay? Now, ano muna yung mga pwede nating ilabas na dito sa mga bagong mga nabuong radicals natin? So, here you have 8 na pwede nating i-factor into 2, 2, and 2, which means may dalawang 2 na pwedeng ilabas doon sa payong at may isang maiiwan. So, here, so we will be left with 2 times the square root of 5 times 2 times q. Tapos, dito naman, yung 45, pwede natin siyang i-split into 5 times 9, na yung 9 ay dalawang 3 naman kasi 3 times 3 is 9. At dahil dyan, meron tayong mailalabas na pares ng 5 at pares ng 3. So, dito mangyayari dyan, magiging 2, itong 2 na to, tapos times 5, which is this, tapos times 3, tapos ang maiiwan sa ilalim ng payong ay yung square root of q na lamang. Okay? At yan ay plus. Okay? So, kung isosolve natin ito, this will be 2 times the square root of 5 times 2 is 10, q plus 2 times 5 is 10, times 3 is 30, tapos you have the square root of q. So, the answer is 2 times the square root of 10q plus 30 times the square root of q. Now, ang sabi natin, di ba, pag magkaiba sila ng apelido, we stop at that. So, ang sagot na natin will be this. Okay? Next, you have this. Okay, squared siya. Ano ibig sabihin ng squared? Ibig sabihin, i-multiply ko siya sa sarili niya. So, actually, i-rewrite ko ito. This will be quantity 2, square root of 2a cubed minus 2 square root of 8 times another square root of 2a cubed minus 2 square root of 8. Okay? Tapos ngayon, ifo-foil natin sila. So, again, first, that would be this and this. So, square root of 2a cubed times the square root of 2a cubed. So, again, magkamukha na sila, no? So, ibig sabihin, mailalabas ko sila sa payong 2a cubed na agad. Okay? Then, outside, we have 2a cubed and negative or minus 2 square root of 8. So, ito, magiging minus 2 yung nasa labas kasi negative 2 times 1. Tapos, square root of, and now you have 8 times 2a cubed. Okay? Ganyan muna ko siyang isusulat. Mamaya ko na isi-simplify ng todo. Doon na tayo sa inside. Inside, you have negative. Okay? square root of, and negative 2 square root of 8 times this. Now, if you notice, magkamukha sila nito. So, pwede ko siyang kopyahin na lang. Minus 2 square root of 8 times 2a cubed. Tapos, you have yung, ito inside kasi yan, last, which is ito, times ito. So, that would be, again, negative 2 times negative 2. So, ang lalabas doon is going to be, dito ko lalagay sa gilid kasi hindi kasha, positive 4. Tapos, square root of 8 and 8. Okay? At dahil pares na sila, pwede ko na silang ilabas. So, yung 8, ilalabas ko na rin. 8, 16, 24, 32. Buo na siya. Okay? So, yan yung dulong number natin. Plus 32. Okay? Now, all I have to do now, kasi ito sagad na yan. Sagad na yan. Ito na lang didil ko. Ano ba ito? Now, ang 8 kasi is basically 4 and 2. Diba? Pero may kapares na yung 2 dito. Ito, dalawa, pares din ito. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ako maglabas ng 4 dito. Maliban pa doon, pwede ako maglabas ng isang pares ng isang A. Okay? Tapos, may iiwan yung isang A sa labas. So, this is actually going to be 2A cubed. Tapos, minus, and then you have 8A. Tapos, yung natitira sa loob, which is square root of A. Now, ito, kamukha nito, pareho lang yan. This will also be minus 8A square root of A. So, ma-minus ko rin dito, 8A square root of A, tapos plus 32. Now, ito right here, di ba, again, pareho sila ng apelido, so pwede ko silang pagsamahin. Negative 8A plus negative 8A, pag pinagsama ko, magiging minus 16A square root of A. So, ang magiging final answer natin would be this. You have 2A cubed minus 16A square root of A plus 32. Okay? Now, I hope you got that correctly. Again, medyo masinsin, maraming details. I'll be posting more questions naman, don't worry, so you can practice. I will also post a set of worksheets on my website. You can find that sa link sa description sa baba kapag ready na siya. Okay? And again, more drills are coming. So if you don't follow me yet, you can follow me on my Instagram account then. It's at Lyqa Maravilla on Instagram for the new quick quizzes. I post them sa Instagram story. And if you want throwback questions naman, updates din at maraming important announcements, you can go to the Team Lyqa account. It's at Team Lyqa on Instagram. I also go to TikTok to post new quick quizzes every day and new lessons then. So if you want the educational content, you can go to at Team Lyqa on TikTok. And if you want to get to know me on a more personal level and see my motivational videos, tips, and advice, you can find them at Lyqa Maravilla naman on TikTok. Okay? See you online.
Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends. Lalo na kung mag-exam din sila. Dati mas marami tayong matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers I may join the online or live review events, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlyqa for more information. Subscribe na if you haven't yet. But we have more discussions coming up, including yung division naman ng radicals next time. So kung ayaw nyo yung ma-miss, don't forget to turn your notifications on para sa lahat ng notifications from this channel. Alright? Thanks guys for watching. As we always say in this channel, never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. See you in the next video and bye for now. Alright, so thank you for watching until the end of the video. Kung meron pa kayong gustong panoorin or matutunan, this video right here may interest you. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, where we get to talk about the more personal stuff, you can click right here. Sub picture na yan and subscribe to that channel too. Thanks and I'll see you soon.